Dear students, today I am going to explain about machine dependent loader features. Under this, we are going to see introduction about machine dependent loader features, relocation, program linking, algorithms and data structures for a linking loader, and how the efficiency will be improved. Introduction part. First, let us see. Already we have discussed about absolute loader. In absolute loader, what is the disadvantage means program needs to specify the actual address at which it will be loaded into memory. That is the main thing, and difficult to run several programs concurrently, sharing memory between them. So, and also another drawback is difficult to use subroutine libraries. These are the drawbacks in absolute loader. So, how this problem will be solved means using the program relocation and program linking. So, these two are the important machine dependent features of loader. First, we will see program relocation. So, already we have discussed program relocation in assemblers. So, what is the need for program relocation means after converting that source program into object code, when we are loading that object program into main memory, the main memory, that particular location may be occupied by some other program in a multi-programming environment. So, we need to change the location. We need to relocate the program. So, that case we need a relocation. So, now we are going to see how that relocation will be handled by the loader. So, for example, here we are having the relocatable program, copy start 0. So, program loading address, loading starting address is determined at load time. Loader only it is going to decide based on the memory available on the system. So, that is then next other instructions will be there. An object program that contains information necessary to perform address modification of relocation. That's the reason in the when we are converting, when the assembler is converting the source program into object program, in that object program will be having header record, text record and end record. Along with that modification record also it will be specified. Whenever the relocation is required, what are the addresses should be modified, that should be specified in the modification record. So, that is also given as an input to the loader. Next is the assembler can identify the loader, those parts of the object program that need modification. That only it will be there in the modification record. So, no instruction modification is needed for. So, for example, in that assembler SIC will take means we will be having only two addressing mode, direct and indexed addressing mode. If you go for SIC XE, we will be having different addressing mode. PC relative addressing mode, immediate addressing mode, base relative addressing mode, and will be having a direct addressing, indirect, and so on. In that, what are the what are the addressing modes that instruction modification is required during relocation means in that no instruction modification is needed for immediate addressing, PC relative, and base relative addressing mode. The only the modification record time is direct addressing. So that's that only specified here, given here. So in SIC XE, where the relative and immediate addressing, no need to modify their object code after relocation. But in extended format, the modification is required. That should be specified over the modification record. In SIC, format 3 only, all instructions are format 3 address field should be modified because the indexed or direct addressing both will be modified. SIC does not support, it does not have PC relative or base relative addressing mode. It is having only direct addressing mode and indexed addressing mode. So, program relocation, how it will be handled by loader means, so the loader it is going to handle this by using two methods. Loaders that allow for program relocation are called relocating loaders or relative loaders. That's the reason the one of the main function of the loader is relocation along with loading, relocation, then linking the different object modules. The two methods for specifying relocation as part of the object program, that is modification records and relocation bits. Modification records, it will be suitable for small number of relocations required. When a relative or immediate addressing modes are extensively used, then we can go for a modification records. Otherwise, we can go for a relocation bits. Because suppose we will be having more extended format instructions or more where we will be having the direct addressing mode, means we need to specify more modification records. So that's the reason the modification records method will be suitable for only the small number of relocations required. Then we'll go for a, otherwise suppose we are having more number of relocations are required, means the preferable method is relocation bits. So it is suitable for large number of relocations required when only direct addressing mode can be used in a machine with fixed instruction format. So here I have given that example. So in this program we are having the header record. Header record will provide the instruction about the what is the name of the program, along with it is going to provide the starting address and length of the program. After that we are having a text record. Already we know in the object program may be having a one or more text records. So the text record starts with T followed by address of the starting address of the text record and length, along with it will be having the object code. So here we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 text records. Then we are having a modification record. 3 modification records should be specified. In that we can tell the 3 instructions should be 3 quantifications are required over there. Then the next is end record. End record specifies the address of the first instruction to be executed. Program relocation by modification record. Already we have seen. So it is convenient means for specifying program relocation. Modification record method only convenient, but the problem is it is not well suited for use with all machine architectures, because there is no more direct addressing modes, means too many modification records are required. So that's the reason we'll go for an alternative method, relocation by relocation bit. If a machine primarily uses direct addressing and has a fixed instruction format, there are many addresses needed to be modified. It is more often efficient to specify relocation using relocation bit. What is that relocation bit? Where we are going to specify means each instruction is associated with one relocation bit that indicate corresponding word will be modified or not. These relocation bits in a text record is gathered into bit masks. All the relocation bits are gathered into called as bit masks. Next we will see program linking. The goal of program linking is to resolve the problem with external references and external definitions from different control sections. We know that the program contains the multiple control sections. So in that we are going to face the problem like external references and external definitions on the control sections. To solving that problem, we are going for a program linking. So program linking means linking one or more object program, the control section together. So we are having external definition. External definition means that what is that EXTDEF that represent means EXTDEF is a statement in a control section name symbol called external symbols that are defined in this present control section and may be used in other control sections. External definition means it will be defined in this present control section and it will be used in other control sections. For example, in that textbook example you can take, these are all the external definition variables where we will be having EXTDF, buffer, buffend, length, external lista. These are all the external definition variables we have used. So that you should be clear. External definition means it will be defined in the present control section and they may be used in another control sections. And extref means that is external reference. This is an external ref statement names symbols used in this present control section and that are defined elsewhere. Some other control section will be defined. extra example, external ref, in the textbook example only they given ref, rdirect, wrec, and list B, lend B, list C, NC, etc. So in this, so this example, we'll see how to implement external def and external reference means the assembler must include information in the object program that will cause the loader to insert proper values where they are required using the form of defined record and refer record. Defined record format is given over there. The column 1 represent D, that indicates defined record, and column 2 to 7 represent name of the external symbol defined in the control section. Column 8 to 13 represents relative address within the control section, that will be in hexadecimal, and column 14 to 73 represent repeat information in column 2 to 13 for other external symbols. The program linking example records, these are the book example, you can go through once. Then record, refer record is there, that will be represented with the symbol R. The column 1 represent R, that indicates refer record. Column 2 to 7 represent name of the external symbol referred to in this control section. Column 8 to 17 name of the external reference symbols, in this name of the other external reference symbols that will be referred from this control section. These are the examples. Okay, cover external reference records. So here we are having that three programs, program A, program B, program C, which are separately assembled and each of which consists of single control section. So that program, that object program should be linked with the help of linking, program linking, that should be done. So each will be having the different control sections. So that list in the textbook, it's a list NDA in program A, list B, NB in program B, and list C, NC in program C are the external definitions in each of the control sections. It will be there, that will be defined in the control section, that will be used for other control sections. Similarly, list B, end B, list C, NC in program A, list A, NDA, list C, NC in program B, list A, NDA, list B, NB in program C are external references. That means it will be defined in some other control section, but it will be used in the current present control section. These sample programs given here are used to illustrate linking and relocation. So you can take the textbook example, with that you can link this concept and understand. Thank you.